na. Hey, start like a jackrabbit, finish in front of it. I'm the 90s Jack, that's it. Understand? I'm the daddy of the Mac. Daddy is a lefting gold made me. Ain't no homie gon' play me. Top celebrity man. I'm the lyrical gangster. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. Still love you like that. No, no, we don't die. Yes, we multiply. Anyone test will hear the fat lady sing. Act like you know, G-Go. I know what Bo don't know. Touch them up and go. Oh, cha-cha-ching-ching. Here come the hot stepper. I'm the lyrical gangster. Big up the crew in the area. Still heavy like that. Na 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 na. Yeah, man. So what it? Na 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 na. Right? Here come the hot stepper. I'm the lyrical gangster. Big up all crew bow ya. Still have it like that. Here come the hot stepper. I'm the lyrical danger. Big up the crew in the area. Still have it like that. Here come the hot stepper. I'm the lyrical gangster. Tell me, let me know my danger. Still have it like that. Hey. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Number 1 between Out of Pocket and Unleash the Kraken. Wait, did I not press the amazing update button? There we go, that's better. Would you go ahead and have, wait a minute. Thing you didn't highlight the pick. What is wrong with you? Oh, it's because I didn't actually tell it who picked it. Haha. There we go. We do go and have some map bans coming out. Unleash the Kracken deciding that they don't like solo laners to have fun because they got rid of Braxis and Dragonshire. We do go in and have Cursed Hollow and Towers of Doom. Out of Pocket deciding that they hate Halloween and they want to get the spooky maps out of here, but they could not get rid of Tomb of the Spider Queen, so But we are going to start off here on Alterac Valley. Alterac Pass. Hello, friends. So we do go ahead and have, thus far on Alterac, we did go ahead and have Out of Pocket, who has picked first pick this time, which does, of course, mean that Unleash the Kraken are the ones who brought us to Alterac. We do have Out of Pocket banning out Muradin, Johanna being the counter ban, a lot of attention being paid to, yeah, imbuement. I'll see if I can actually find it. There was a section on the website for the Heroes from section where it just had like fan art, and I'm pretty sure I just clicked into that. What if I can find that real quick? Can I be a bad caster for a second? I'm gonna be a bad caster for a second. Bada bum. Alright, so nope, not her piece of the storm. That would be bad, that'd be bad. Hello. How you doing? Oh, boom, you even see it instantly. But Blizzard Entertainment, here's the storm. And then won't be under news. Okay, maybe I can't. No, I don't know where it is. It used to be a section here, I thought, but these are actually the, like, map introductions, so that's not it. Okay, getting back into the game, I guess I should actually pay attention to this. We do go and have Out of Pocket uses their first pick to get Varian. Not surprising, there were a whole lot of, and actually I'm really, really surprised that Unleash the Kraken do not secure a Do you think that's an offlane Varian? Like, I mean, that's not impossible, but I'm just like, why would you ban a tank when they've already picked up Varian and you don't have a tank yet? That's very strange. Like, we're gonna have a lot of, like, drilling down, because I would not be surprised to see a tank banned here. Come on, take your medicine. I created the... So at this point, you're trying to pick a tank, they don't have access to Muradin or May or Anubarak or Johanna or Diablo or Varian. This is one of the most locked down picks I've ever seen. Hello, hello, Melby. So pick me up before you... I love this shirt. It's my big derpy kitty shirt. I gotta get my wearing of it in now. Lightning Kitty. Because it, you know, once I get my surgery, this is gonna be a little bit more distorted right here. And that'll be inappropriate. Celibur, hello. I don't know if I said hello to you, Celibur, but I should have. I meant to. So we will go ahead and have Stukov versus Rhaegar in terms of healing. Normally I would be like, I don't know if that's an offlane Blazer or not, but I do know that well, actually Bloody really likes Blaze as a tank. I don't know. There might be a switch coming in. So who's our offlaner? I guess Sylvanas, but usually you do 1-3-1 here, and I do not know who they're. I guess it'll be Sylvanas and Deathwing in the off lanes. But let me go ahead and get the predictions up. Push your money in your mouth. Tell me which of these two teams do you think it's going to be the team with the shaman and the witch doctor? I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. Or do you think it's going to be the dragon and the fireman team? Let's get into it and you let me know. All right, coming into game number 1, here at the big old 0-0, we have both teams trying to go ahead and put that digit on the board. You guys do not want to see this. I've decided. I was actually playing the game earlier. I know how strange. But we do go ahead and have Orc and Beans. He's going to be coming out here and playing the Orcish character. Very, very on brand. We do go to have Vots coming in here and playing the Nazebo. Yes, sir, is playing Kira, which is not something I imagine Kira's going to say a whole lot. And then we do go ahead and have Mangopone coming in on the Varian. Coming into the middle of the map, we do go ahead and have Kooky playing the Asmoface. On the other side of the battlefield, representing Unleash the Kracken, we do go and get Bloody Drapes on the Deathwing, Sparhawk coming in on that Blase, Flippy 8 is going to be playing the Li Ming. We do have Keladorn coming out and playing the Stooky Dookie, and then JT Rinja coming out here. I'm going to say J Ninja at least once. I'm going to mess that up, I can already tell you, but JT Rinja is going to go ahead and be playing nope. I missed them. They're too much of a ninja. Where'd they go? Sylvanas? Sylvanas moving up here towards the camp. It doesn't look like anyone from the side of Out of Pocket is moving to the camp yet, which may be a bit of a mistake. Sparhawk out in lane. All right, there's the tap coming in. And there are 4 people in the middle right now. Still no one from Out of Pocket going for that camp. Very surprising. Like, the camp is not good. It's not a thing like Hanamura where the camp is the objective. But it's still really important to pick that up on cooldown. So the fact that this has been picked up and it hasn't even been started for the other team is a bit of a heckin' problem. I'm beginning to be a heckin' problem everywhere I go. Oh, nice, nice, nice. We have Sparhawk managed to hit with that charge, and that's going to be Kira being the first to fall. I feel like there was a bit of miscommunication with Out of Pocket, where Out of Pocket was like, they went back to the camp, but Kira did not back out of the lane, even though 2 of their allies disparued. And another thing, I don't want to be sit here and be judgmental or be mean about it. You know, I'm a nice caster, but I will also say it's a weird decision to wait until your enemy's camp is like there before you leave the lane to go pick up your camp. Like, this was a lot of free damage on the wall right here. And I feel like what they should have done is just cleared this camp and then gone and get theirs. Like, they're already super late on it at that point. That was just a really, really awkward time to leave. However, it looks like it does end up paying off because their opponents, you know, were so not like off where they're normal that they like left because they're not used to having to defend their camp at this point. So, oh my god, that's actually what happened. They went up here to try and get this camp because it came both sides and they're like, wait, crap! And that normally both camps hit the wave at the same time, so it ended up being, I still feel like that was a mistake from out of pocket, but it's a mistake that rolled into a success. Don't do that in the future, but also good on you. Alright, with that being said, we do go ahead and have... Man, this is the problem whenever I take a nap, is that when I wake up, my voice just feels a little bit, like, out of it for a second. I'm all up here, cashing all It's a problem. There is Bloody Drapes going ahead, trying to clear this out. A little bit of free clear from the Asmodan, or free damage coming in there. Asmodan did go ahead and go with Gluttony, and is up to 82 sacks. Oh, Caloron does a bunch of damage. Trying to go in and get out there. Mango Pone wants to Mango's own. But, Stukov, you mad genius. Okay, mad genius may be a bit of a overstatement. All Caloron did was keep walking forward, but you know what? I still thought he was dead 1000% of the time. Lots of damage going to do it. Orchid Beans gets finished off. I actually thought Sparhawk got that, but that was a little bit of oh, Jitsu Ninja? My friend? Jitsu Ninja living the philosophy of, you know what? Taking damage is fine as long as you don't take that last damage. 32 health is 31 too many. Yes, sir. It does avoid the Blase Stone. Avoiding that Nazeebo wall nice quickly. Up to 122 stacks is the Asmodan, and we are only 6 minutes in this game. So very, very good play coming out from Kuki so far. I'm not sure if that's Kuki or if that's something else, but I'm saying it's Kuki. I apologize if I get your name wrong, but at the same time... Oh, Mango? Actually, I'm surprised that Sparhawk went in that direction and not down to the very end, who couldn't move because they were taunting. But that is going to be the first kill over the side of Out of Pocket. And once again, we do have the Sylvanas picking up this camp. When their opponents are not moving on the camp yet, are too distracted by this big old shiny fort. That's what it's called, fort down at the bottom. They're all together, Kooky, the Adams nappies. Oh, we do go ahead and have Sylvanas tries to use the like mind control and repulse someone out, does miss with that unfortunately, so that will be down for a little bit. Taunt is back up right about now. And Aspen is about to have their ult back, which will mean that all 5 ults will be on deck. for the side of Out of Pocket, of course. Oh, Cookie taking so much damage. Alright, this is down to about 2,500 hit points. So that middle fort is going down. It's yelling timber. Alright, we do go as Spark drops the that's interesting because they're like running away from the Slappy Ghost, but Mango Pone. Mango Pone takes a huge amount of damage, almost going down there, but not quite. Yes, sir. Might be in a little bit of danger if they try and go into that, because no, Spark does not have the immediate stun. Spark is going back in order to drink from the healing fountains of the Moodwell. Nice stun onto the Nazebo, but Mango Pone coming around takes a huge bit of damage, a little bit of leaning damage to the bit. Does get protected, by the way, in order to go ahead and keep them alive. We do have Sparrock, also very, very low. Again, catching that Vots. Vots the Stompede. Now, Deathwing has come down here. Asmodean has not. Asmodean is still up here in the top lane, doing a heckin' push. Oh, Li Ming, that was bravery right there. And that is going to be a double kill. We should go ahead and have, at the very least, the first channel going in favor of Out of Pocket. I guess second channel, there's only been one channel. We're not 10 minutes in the game getting you the first objective. But with that being taken care of, we do go have Bongo and Orc and Beans getting this maneuvered. And that will be fully channeled. Meanwhile, we do have Deathwing up in the top. Deathwing tried to go ahead and take this, but is going to go ahead and nope, derp. I got the big booty Judy of Asmodean confused with Deathwing because I wasn't really looking. I was just seeing like bars. So I was like, oh, Deathwing's running down here, and then died. And then I saw the Asmo picture come up. I'm like, you know what? I have misapprised what just happened. So definitely going to go up here, trying to get this taken care of. Very, very good defense up top. We have this moving in now, but a lot of damage done before the Raider was supported. Nice job by Flippy. I don't know how intentional that was, but ended up actually doing the teleport as the stun came in. That might be like a thing that stun is required whenever the target disappears, and I had just revealed myself as a fool. Oh, Mango Pone takes a bunch of damage. Some cannonballs coming and hitting him on the noggin. My control max range hits the Kira. Yes, sir. About to be... No, actually... Oh, I think if Bloody had actually gone for damage right there, they could have finished it off, possibly. But I don't know. Deathwing is a long, long wind-up. So both teams do end up, at this point in the game, with two of their opposing forts taken out. So we do go ahead and have Unleash the Kracken with an advantage in the top lane, Out of Pocket, with an advantage in the bottom lane. And Out of Pocket does go and pick up their camp a little bit before Sylvanas does. Poor Ninja getting smacked in the head. The wheels on Sylvanas get smacked in the head, smacked in the head, smacked in the head. I do have a big fight forming up here. Bloody Drapes going Skyborn. Alright, there's Deathwing coming down. Deathwing, of course, an immobile force. Lots of damage going through. We do have the Fire Breath. That Fire Breath will be enough to drive off the opponents, and that does give Unleash the Kraken priority. Here comes Deathwing on the side. Might be here for a big stun. Nope, did not quite have it ready, but still actually does go ahead and land the stun onto the Varian. Will still drive them off, but here comes the boss coming down top lane. However, comma, they do have this coming into their middle lane, and someone needs to take care of that. Varian does go down to the Li Ming, so I think they may end up trading out keeps here. Like, Sylvanas does go back. No, okay, Sylvanas will be able to save this. Also, I'm not sure this keep will go down. I 1000% thought it would whenever they lost the Varian. This Li Ming being gone combined with Sylvanas having to leave did dull their damage enough that the keep is actually really, really healthy still. There's the move-in. Kira's not here yet, nor was Sylvanas. And of course, Li Ming and Varian still down. We do go to have Yes Sir. Yes Sir catches Varian with the grappling hook and goes ahead and grapples all over his back. Sparhawk, that is a bad place to be. Asmodan with the big old chonky orb at the end has at this point completed Gluttony. And that is just helping Annihilation get finished up. I don't think they can test this. It's only got 33 seconds left. And Blaze will be down for 30 seconds. Alright, Bloody Drapes in the backline. This is like you're definitely running with a disadvantage, and Bloody just takes so much damage for free, and yet does get finished off. That the poison damage is actually a really, really good pickup against Deathwing, and I actually think the poison damage preceded Deathwing. But the thing about it is that characters like Lunara and Nazebo and Kira, which Kira does bleed damage, but it's basically the same thing, but they do more damage than most other heroes, but it's balanced against the fact that their damage is damage over time, which gives the opposing healer more time to heal it. So it's not like all damage at once to get a kill. But against Deathwing, that ends up being an irrelevant difference, because Deathwing can't be healed, and so the extra damage just all applies. Alright, lots of damage going through. JT Rinja does go ahead and get caught by that. I'm a bit surprised because I didn't think they were that hurt, so I should have done that much damage, but obviously it did. Here comes Deathwing again. Deathwing, behave. Landed from the sky because you are cool. Sparrock runs in there, goes in a little bit too deep, and that will be the end of the spar. Alright, that is going to be the end of Sylvanas, the end of Deathwing. There's maybe the end of the game as the second keep goes down and the boss goes down to a single shield, taking 80% of the damage done to them. Alright, Calvary goes down. Calvary, yes. You can tell I'm from New York. Get out of the Hall of Storms. What are you doing? Oh, that was a little bit smooth. Yes, they're going into the thing, popping out and being like, boop. But that is going to be out of pocket, winning game number 1, being the victors of this first and initial match. You go have look at the stats. Li Ming does lead the way in terms of damage, representing Unleash the Kraken, actually beating out their closest competition by a healthy 14,000 damage. 67,000 to 53,000. Okay, 54, we can round it up. It's only 13, but still. But we do have Nazebo on Vots coming in with 53,000. And Cocky, dang it, I said it the wrong way. On Asmodan coming out with 50,000. Representing healing, we do go and have Orkin Beans significantly out healing Keladorn. 86,000 to 50,000. Though, I don't know, you know what? Damage seems roughly like the top damage is red, so we would expect the top healer to be blue, but then second and third are significantly blue, so it can go either way. And then we do go ahead and have Kugi coming out with 21,000 side soak, out soaking Bloody Drapes, because Bloody Drapes kept going down in order to try and switch up the fights, get an advantage. Here are the talents. We don't quite have all of the level 20 talents. Unleash didn't quite pick them, but I will see you in game number 2. Hey, that rhymes, and that's sublime. See you in a second, guys. Alright, 1 second. Right as I went to go, go to the screen, I, like, moved, and I was like, oh, my chair is sitting on top of my cord, and that's gonna be a problem. I need to fix that, presently. I need to fix that before we can move forward. That's a problem. It is hot in here, and my cats have knocked my fan down. Basically, I got problems. So we are here on Battlefield of Eternity. We do see that first pick has gone the way of Unleash the Kraken, which tells me that after losing the first game, Unleash the Kraken has opted for first pick, which does mean that this is the map pick. That makes me a little concerned for Unleash the Kraken, simply because at least the Kraken banned out Praxis and Dragonshire, which are the two maps with the most attention and pressure put to the offlane player. Well, thank you very much for the, like, psychedelic cat. Dang it, that cat's gonna knock something down. I think it'll be okay, though. The cats are just a terror. I want you all to know that. Oh, thank you, John. Yeah, we're in spooky season. John, you should be here tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm planning to go full goth. But yeah, October 1st, I went ahead and dyed my hair black. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. Ah, that is not good. That's not what I want. I am so self-conscious, you guys. I should not try and fix this on camera. It's a problem. It's a mistake.
We will forge a great destiny.
So you do have Mango Pone once again going in favor of the Varian. We will see Vots, not surprisingly, going for Rainer. Rainer is almost a solid fire pick if they're not banned on this map, because of course Executioner does so much damage. Is it Executioner? I don't think it is. But the one talent for Rainer does so well on this map. Na 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 na. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum. There is the Li Ming, the Mingers, the Ming-tastic. So Ming will not be coming out of this game. So far, we have Rainer, we have man with gun versus man with axe, and man with shield versus woman with shield. There is the As Stories Have Told, Stooky Dookie. So no, I do not blame them for Stukov. The Stukov and Varian combo was oppressive because you get stuck in a puddle and then you can't use abilities when you get out. So a lot of your potential escapes are just not there. Admittedly, their potential escape right now is Anduin pulling them out. We have Asmodan coming back one more time. And yes, sir, moving from Kira over to the side of Dahaka. I wonder why, because Kira is not banned. You know what, Mulby? I did not notice. I still didn't notice that those were paws. That's weird. I wonder how that cat's supposed to be. I still love his, like, psychotic little butt, though. Makes me happy. Sonya comes out, so it will be Sonya versus Heka in the offlane. Now that's it. This is a full-on race comp. We're definitely going to have to see Unleash the Kraken being very aggressive because that will shred the Immortal. But in Toronto lowering its like armor to Raynor just going to town on it. But I will see you in game. Put your money where your mouth is. Bets are coming up. And be awesome.
Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes.
Oh, we'll prepare ourselves for battle. Do not worry about that. Don't you worry and don't be concerned. We do go ahead and have Kuki, a little bit AFK here on the side of Out of Pocket. Starting off on the Asmodan. We are going to go ahead and get the Vots coming out here onto Raynor. Mangopone on the Varian. We do have Yes Sir on Dehek and Dehaka. And Organ Beans is playing that Duranda. On the other side of the battlefield, actually, are they having Dehaka in the main lane and Sonya going up against Asmodan? That's interesting. We will have Sonya played by Bloody Drapes. Would you go in and get the Johanna being played by Sparhawk? Very aggressive Flippy 8. Flippy 8 on the Jaina. We do have JT Renja coming out here onto the Zul Jin. And then we are going to get Caliphase. Calamadorn. Calamadorn. Caladorn will be coming out on the Varian. So that is a nice 1-to-1 to start us out with the Raynor going, pairing up against the Jaina. I don't know why I forgot their names for a second, don't judge me. I do think I actually saw teams move down to the bottom lane, and they were like, wait, it's not even up yet. We're murdering too quickly. Whoops. I hate when I murder too quickly. It's always a problem. Alright, we do go ahead and have Unleash the Kraken moving down here. Now, they need to be a bit careful, although maybe not. Yeah, okay, Bloody Drapes has seen there's two people up top, which is why they get to be a little bit more bold. That makes sense. That was, I mean, you know what? Props to Blake, like, actually after the Haka, I would not have been willing to go into that. And indeed, my, like, instincts were like, you're not going to get that, which were correct. But you did get a kill from it. Still, overall, I actually think that was a mistake. Like, I'm praising Blake, and I think about it, because I'm like, you just gave up all this experience. Like, they still have someone top lane. And so you didn't really get anything. Like, it's cool and unexpected, and it's a play that would have, like, caught me off guard. But not sure it was long-term worth it. Immortals are coming in. Both teams pick up their shaman camp. I'm sorry, Hoku. Also welcome. I appreciate you. I actually cast our tennis game yesterday and you weren't here, so you know what? I don't feel sorry for you. What the heck, Hoku? How dare you? We do go now. Now, this is a bit surprising. We have Unleash the Kraken with everyone up choosing to race. Although, actually, they do much better in the race. I thought I was about to be like, they lose that race hard. However, I think Asmo was still up in lane, as was Dahaka. So it makes a bit more sense in that regard. And we actually do have, just barely, but Unleash the Kraken win the race. Again, I actually think that that's a Dahaka who did not come in right away. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, you let us down. I obviously don't mean that. So, I love how the shield of the Immortal expires before it even lands. Like... For a second, I thought that might not even get a tower. Oh, nice stun coming in, and that's going to be a... Wait. What? Zul'jin, what were you doing all the way up there? Zul'jin was, having a, like, great summer cruise. Did you play, Artanis in your match, Hoku? Surprise! Okay, actually, that's a really, really nice pair-off. We do go ahead and have Unleash the Kraken, manages to secure bottom, kills... I freaking love that. Asmodee's like, oh no, I've got to go. Oh, it's the whole team! Although it wasn't the whole team, because there were still two people up top who managed to also kill Jimmy Ray. So look me up before you Ray. Okay, we should abuse our power. Next season, we should make a rule that you have to either pick Artanis or Braxis every match.
There is no escaping my justice. I must find another way.
Would you go in and have, out of pocket? Take, this definitely has to be, oh, Bloody Drapes is just fighting the world right now. God, you can't just leave Celadorn and Bloody trying to fight the whole team? That's mean, what are you doing? I lost my mouse cursor. It was really, really small. So this is going to be picked up. This time it is picked up by Out of Pocket. Alright, this goes through. We do have a Ring of Frost coming down and actually catches Kuki. Oh, interesting. Anduin actually takes the Salvation. Now, what do they have to, like, the Tyrande can stun them out of it. Raynor can Penetrating Blast them out of it. Taka can lick them out of it. Varian can taunt them. That's a weird pick from Celadorn. That's a really, really powerful ult, but as long as your opponents do not have access to any kind of stun or displacement. Also, I just, you know what? I'm not gonna repeat it. Both teams go ahead and pick up their shaman camp. I was gonna say a bit of an engage down here, but yeah, very quickly pulling out because two of them were up there, and that's not something they can contest. I do love that Kuki has been like, you know what? I've made a decision of my own accord not to keep going up and fighting bloody on these points. Meanwhile, down below, we had those beginnings of engage, but nothing really happening there. And they are going back. Immortals are coming up, but it will take at least 30 seconds for them to come up. Both teams may have actually picked up their camps a bit early because their opponents are just kind of free clearing them now. There's nothing like pulling them into other lanes just yet. Like Hoku and I are in like Congress or something, where we're trying to pass these bills, and Hoku's like, we need Artanis in every match. I'm like, well, that doesn't do anything for me. What if Artanis or Praxis? We have to put in enough pork to attract the other people we need to go into our corruption. Okay, Mango. We do go to have Rainer going down. Nice collapse going on Rainer. Rainer pulls in, and oh, there is a double. Tahaka goes in and burrows out of it. Fun fact, actually, a good way to avoid being frozen is burrowing. We actually learned that in Heart of the Swarm, because there was a Caldera mission about it. Goodbye, Kuki. Nice. Actually, so Cookie was coming in here and trying to like zone a little bit and do some damage, and Bloody actually leapt in behind Cookie and blocked off their escape. So well done there. Unless I missaw, which is possible. I like this position from Sparhawk. What is it? This is going to be a fully shielded immortal. However, they are going to go ahead and trade out top fort for it. Alright, we do gotta have Sparhawk with Captain America's shield getting a double stun. There is Bloody on top of Jimmy Raynor. Yes, sir comes down. Yes, sir may have should have gone through this way, but it looks like they will go ahead and survive. There is the Ring of Frost. That's going to be a kill onto the Heckin' Dahaka. There is Bloody's leap. Bloody does lock down the Varian and manages to get the Varian killed, but gives up their life. Truly, Bloody understands the meaning of sacrifice. I can just channel Starship Troopers for a second. Actually, that's not Starship Troopers. That was Stukov's death announcement. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you. Sparhawk harthing back. We do go and have JT Rinja checking top camp. I'm gonna go ahead and try and pick that up. Does not have any support. I guess Jaina is coming, but this is scouted. However, it does look like the other team is not actually coming for it. Okay, I believe you. Alright, there's Bloody goes in, gets that. There's a nice triple person. Ring of Frost comes down, tons of damage. This could be exactly what they want. Orchid Bean's trying to get out of there on the Tyrande. Will be able to do so, but the body block does stop Varian from being able to go through that wall. And that's going to be a nice trippy K as we go into nothing, because the objective isn't coming up yet. They tricked me because they were on the Shaman camp, and these teams, like, I'm so used to Shaman camp being done right before objective. However, we do now have a level lead on the side of Unleash the Kraken. Okay, I believe you. The song is stuck in my head. Help.
I will deliver this realm from your corruption, Hellspawn.
We do have Anduin being taken out by the attack in Dahaka. I was not watching that part of the battlefield. That is my bad. Flippy, just go ahead and avoid that damage from Asmodan by each blocking. We do unfortunately have a Ring of Frost that catches no one. And this is going to be a full retreat. This may also be the end of this objective. I don't know if they can fight for it. Although Bloody's certainly trying to. Guys, it is 3 versus 5. Be careful. Better defense I thought they would have had. And also, comma. That this is a thing. Okay, there. I was going to say, is this going to actually make it? And it does get targeted by the tower. That doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does. Oh, Sparhawk. I guess they saw Asmo, but I'm like, that was a little bit ahead of the rest of your team, my friend. Alright, there we have the, okay, good. For a second I thought my mic was off, and that would have been terrible. I would not have appreciated that.
The wickedness of hell wins before me. I shall march for hell's gates.
Here's the Spurhawk. Spurring on to action. Alright, there is, Toronto comes out with the, Starfall. Decent bit of damage going down, blind on the Toronto coming out of that Johanna. We have everyone being pulled in. Meanwhile, a lot of people are down below in order to, I'm not sure what they're doing. I mean, like, Asmo's down there, but, like, a lot of people are down below. And we do get a lick. Dahaka is delicious. There is Flippy comes in. Nice Ring of Frost. Sonya not here, but neither is Asmo, so that makes sense. There's Anduin. Anduin gets knocked out by the Immortal. May have interfered with Salvation a little bit, but decent healing come back. But the Immortal is on the core, and this may be the end of game number 2 and the series, as Out of Pocket looking to go ahead and end this up with a 2-0 domination. And it looks like they will be able to do so. Mango? Nope, Mango does actually survive as well, and that is going to be the end of the second game. Let me see if I can get us an interview with Out of Pocket. 1 second, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen.
Tremors that can freeze the speed of light, just like particles that's falling from heaven all over the stars. Hear you calling for me, hear you calling me on the phone. Let the darkness lead us into the light, let our dreams get lost, feel the temperature rise. Baby, tell me one more beautiful light, one touch and I ignite. I feel the heat as we collide, like a fever that
All right. So past the people. Unfortunately, this was the end of game number 2 and Out of Pocket 1. So we are actually raiding over to another channel that is casting. I also will be doing another cast in about an hour. Right now we are waiting to find out if anyone from Out of Pocket wants to come in and be interviewed. While we are waiting, however, we are going to go ahead and, however, comma, I guess I should say. I really like saying that. It's something I picked up from GIF. Okay, that's a damage line. Like, so we did. Remember how at the beginning I was like, "Wow, there's so good rays coming out of the side of Out of Pocket." There you see it. 4 members of Unleash the Kraken out damaging all 5 members of Out of Pocket. But when it came to getting the Immortal down, they could get the Immortal down, which is exactly what we wanted. Oh, I'm being pinged. All right, Out of Pocket will not be joining us, unfortunately. But you know what? That's okay. You're never required to. So we will go ahead and go raid Toki B in just a second. Before we do that, we will go ahead and get Caledorn on Anduin out healing the Orcan Beans. And actually, well, okay, Tyrande is not someone that you expect to be that great a healer. Like, Tyrande is really, really there for the extra damage and for the stuns. Anduin should out heal her, which is why for a second I was like, all this damage and still top healing Anduin. Come over, I'm like, well, you know what? Anduin should beat Tyrande. Like, that's just the way it works. Kuki does win the side soak race against Sonya. Talents, that seems generous. And let's go over and say hi to Toki. I do believe Toki does have a game number 3. Da 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 da.